Have a good night.
You know they make chocolate shoes nowadays as well.
Chocolate shoes?
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't say what type of shoe.
Exactly.
He just said
So,
a shoe.
I mean, I'd eat shoes. Plenty of them. Chocolate ones, preferably.
Still pass on that one. No.
They're,
You don't like chocolate?
Not chocolate shoes. I mean, there's so many ways you can construe that too. I mean, they could be like, you have to eat brown shoes. Chocolate colored shoes.
No, I actually
No,
mean
it literally just means
shoes
chocolate.
made out of chocolate. Chocolate shoes.
No, I know, but if you say, I'm going to eat a chocolate shoe, then they can say, you have to eat a chocolate colored shoe.
No, they can't.
Okay. Anyway, what a
And
great
were
day.
they, anyways.
What an amazing day of Dota. They did it. The Diggity did it. From the butt of some of our jokes to the almost leaders of the tournament now.
Almost.
They've done
True.
it. They've done an incredible job today. And they earned it too. It wasn't just they kind of made their way. They fought hard for it in almost every game.
They did. Maybe, I mean, I feel like that's what they have to work on. Maybe so that they can roll over other opponents easier, because I felt like this game they were doing well for most of the part. The early game was slightly shaky. As you said, that was the point where London Conspiracy should come out ahead, and they had some good fights as well, and they had control over the map for a long time. Yep. But I feel like they should try to work on being able to finish games earlier. And this has nothing to do with the fact that this is probably the latest we've ever gone this season, and all the buses are left and everything.
You're a flamer.
Jeez.
Shiver just wants to
I think
sleep.
I'm very impressed with No
I
Diggity.
like that about them. I think that's cool. It's like watching
good games
old
to watch.
Cloud9. Yeah, you never know if they're going to win or lose, but they always typically win from what we've seen today.
I think it was like, okay, so you have this Oracle hero, right? And you have an offlane Darkseer, and it's like, yeah, we have Juggernaut Oracle against Darkseer. It's going to be great. We're gonna kill this hero. He's going to have no impact in the lane. And then it's like, all right, this Enigma actually just has total free farm, because you're not going to pressure with an Oracle, right? Which is why I emphasize so heavily that London Conspiracy need to do well in their lanes. And I feel like a lot of what it boils down to here is the amount of catch during the mid game that No Diggity have, with Era having the Blink Dagger and like Yapsor eventually getting his own Blink Dagger. He buys his pipe. Darkseer's able to go mech. Their 5 versus 5 synergy against what London Conspiracy had was crazy strong. Right? And I feel like the execution is more on London Conspiracy. Like, they need to hit a good Chronosphere, and if they don't, the team fight is like so much harder for them to win. And not only that, but Era, I felt played very well that game. In the previous game, I thought he was a little bit hit or miss, but this time it seemed like he was really in his comfort zone. I liked the addition of the Wind Ranger to the lineup. I felt like, at first I was a bit skeptical, because I knew they just wanted a better matchup for the OD mid, because you don't want to put OD against Lina. Lina actually does fairly well. And then I saw the Wind Ranger and I was like, you know what, it's pretty good. But at the same time, Oracle's kind of good against it, because you can just dispel the shackle when you initiate. But it never really seemed like that came into effect too much. And looks like we're going to be rejoined by a man soon. A myth, a legend. Why are you walking so slow?
You weren't on
Being
camera
a
for
weirdo.
like most of that.
He doesn't want it to end.
You weren't on camera for most of your walk.
No, they had the camera on me so you could get on stage.
Come on, I was doing a funny walk.
That's
It was a good walk.
It was a good walk.
Camera guys.
Welcome back as well. Good cast.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah. But
some guest appearances as well. It was solid.
Yes.
We threw those guys out.
Yeah. They were a bit rowdy.
They were.
They're very rowdy, actually.
I wanted them to focus. I want to focus on the game, and
Yeah.
we have these crazy people here.
It's about Dota, guys.
Yeah, there's no room for fun. Come on.
They
Get
actually kicked him
serious
out of the
around
building
here.
as well, completely.
This
So.
is DreamLeague. This is serious stuff.
This is DreamLeague. This is serious stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
We, talking about serious stuff, we have a replay ready for
Right.
Oh,
the replay.
replay it.
For the highlight.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The boys are moving in the Roche Pit. We've had a lot of Roche Pit replays.
Yeah,
really have.
that's where all the fights happen.
That's where all the fun is. Now, look at this.
Pause, yeah.
Look at this pick right here. I love this. This guy just goes in like, kill me, dude. I don't care at all. He's right in it. And they do. They go right on.
Is that the tank?
I mean, that is the tank.
The Darkseer
tank.
is as tanky as the
Darkseer
gun.
is tank, for sure.
Okay.
This game, he played the tank role.
The tank rule.
And he already had Mega at this point, obviously,
Yeah.
so...
This
All
is
right, we can just
items.
keep playing. We see it's a solo Chronosphere. Yapsor is still trying to get in position. Really nice boulder smash.
Yep.
Coming in here from Steph style. Hits on a 2.
Me and
And then they
Shiver
get the
both on
time dilation to follow it up. Cinderin's already kind of panic mode right now. It's like, okay, well, I have Magnetize on me.
Gotta run.
I am trying to bail as hard as I can. But in this time, they still managed to get the kill on Kezu, and then there's an instant buyback.
Woo!
And then the shackle from Quakefa. This man, what a player.
So many good shackles this game. The double shackles.
He had
were
good
all over the
positioning
place.
too.
Yeah.
Keeping himself safe all the time. Make sure he comes in whenever he's needed and whenever he can, without getting focused, of course.
And there's just mass buybacks from No Diggity. They realize the importance
double.
of this fight. It's because of Roshan. Like, otherwise, this is normally a situation where you just let them, walk away with the kills. But prioritizing Rosh over all else, I think this is one of the biggest differences in these two teams. Is No Diggity have maybe better captaining and understanding of which fights are really important for them to win.
Greedy.
And I think that them buying back here and ultimately winning this fight and getting the Aegis afterwards is what allows them to hold control in a very important aspect of this game.
I really like seeing Quakefa win Ranger.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
But that fight for me was like where they kind of started to get control and they kept it for a really long time, and it became increasingly difficult, I feel, for London Conspiracy to execute their fights. It's like so much harder when you have Pipe and Greaves and your Earth Spear falls off pretty heavily.
Yeah, I mean, they did kind of come back with those two Chronospheres, but then with that top kill, I think Koikva, when he got that Blink Dagger, he got that Checkle onto the Juggernaut, and they managed to get that kill on the Juggernaut. Then from there, the game turned back once again in favor of No Diggity, and then they kind of just never let London Conspiracy come back into the game.
Yep.
I think so too. What do you think about Cinderen's performance the whole day? As that, of course, before the day started, we talked a little bit about that.
I think as a captain, he did very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to like play the support role that's supposed to do so much in a lot of these games. Yapsor's playing greedy heroes like Enigma. I think he played Murano one game. And then, or wait, was it 2 games or 1 game?
I think it was 2 games.
Two
Was it
games.
2 games?
He played 2 games with Murano.
So sometimes Yapsor plays mega greedy, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah.
But when he does play super greedy, you're captaining, you have to do so much with so little. And I think it's probably one of the hardest things to do, if not the hardest. So I think he did well.
Well, speak of the devil.
Don't tell him I said
Well.
Okay. I believe we have Cinderen on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you,
Hello.
Transco. I love you too, man.
Congratulations on both your series, actually. That was a great day for you guys.
Yeah, it was pretty good overall.
Pretty good overall. You are now sharing the #1 spot here for league play so far, together with Vegas Squadron. I'm actually really curious because you are having quite the history with DreamHacks, and I was just wondering if you feel any kind of nostalgia for us.
Oh, of course.
No.
Those were some of the greatest moments I've had for the DreamHacks. This is a long time ago now, though, and a lot has changed since then. But we're obviously hoping to repeat some of that past glory.
Definitely on the right path.
For sure. Hey, Cindy, how's it going?
Hey, Slacks.
And whoa.
You're a funny guy. Don't listen to all the haters. I like you.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks. We got one.
You
Good.
always
We got
bring a
one.
chuckle. I'm your biggest and only fan.
Hey, thanks, man. All right, so I had a question for you. Now, you are the captain, and I wanted to ask, what kind of shots are you calling in the game? Do you talk a lot? And do you think that it's possible to be in any kind of other position rather than that very poor 5th position that you typically take as a captain?
Yes, it's definitely possible. I just think it fits our players very well to play this way for now. And yeah, I kind of sacrifice myself a lot in the game. I don't really mind. It's about win or lose, you know. If you win, that's all that matters at the end of the day, not your net worth.
Right.
As far as the shot calling goes, that varies a lot in the game. I think it's just very standard. Early game, it's mainly the supports calling rotations and making plays, and then later the cores take more responsibility. My main responsibility, where I make clearly the most calls, is in the draft and the preparations for every match, how we're going to approach the game.
Jeez, man, just hearing you talk right now, like I would follow you into war, dude. You sound so commanding. I'm into it.
That you would be making a big mistake.
Okay.
All right, so I guess my question is revolving around game #1, because you guys do this mid Furion, and I'm just wondering, do you just go into the match just saying we're gonna do mid Furion, or is there like a specific opening that you have in mind where you feel like it's the strongest? Because I feel it does have flexibility, it does well versus a lot of heroes in 1v1, but I feel like it's kind of too greedy in some ways.
I will not answer that question.
Okay, yeah, too revealing. Okay, I understand.
God.
All right, so
okay.
I'll ask you something else. How did it feel to finish your first BKB on Bane ever?
Oh man, I don't know.
Feels good, right?
It feels okay. Getting a bit of items, you know, but I think overall today that I'm not completely satisfied in my performance and in the team's play overall, but we got all the wins, and that's what matters.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I guess it's a fun moment that I got that BKB, but I could have definitely played better in every game today, and there's improvement to be made.
Good to hear.
Okay. Paika, do you have a question? I mean, you just came from the cast, so kind of jumped you with it.
That's fine. Do you ever wish you could just take some of Kwaikwa's net worth and just just use it yourself?
Take it as your
I think in the Furion game, he was really overly rich.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind a couple of thousand gold bills.
Just,
in that game.
just a few thousand.
Just, hey, bud, give me a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me a couple
sure.
G's and
I
we're
got
I mean,
square.
it's also more my own responsibility to claim more farm. It's not like I'm saying, hey, I need this key item, and they're like, nope, I need my 6th item. You cannot have your BKB.
Yeah, okay.
But it's just about finding the right balance in the game
Fair
for me
point.
and taking the farm that I need and identifying better when I can get farm and when I can.
All right.
I got one more.
Yeah.
All
go for
right.
it.
You've got you're the first person up against Na'Vi coming on Tuesday. What are your thoughts on that match? How are you guys going to prepare for that bad boy?
Well, we're going to look at the history, basically, of the team. We haven't scrimmed them recently, so I don't exactly know what they're up to right now. But we're obviously going in with confidence, and this is going to be the most boring answer ever. But
Okay.
we're going to check how they pick, and then we're going to play our own game.
All right, I'll try to make it interesting. So, as a team, what do you usually check? Like, what are your resources that you do to do that? Is it past games? Do you go to the Dota? What are you looking at?
Well, for drafting, there's obviously a lot of good ways of just looking at the draft history and finding patterns. And then a lot of our players, not all of us, but almost every player in this team has played a lot of competitive Dota 2. So we know the players very well. We know what trademark heroes teams use and how they like to play overall. Like there's a good idea of play style. So approaching Na'Vi, you're not expecting Na'Vi to play like Super Turtle and just play for late game. They're an aggressive team, so you're going to try to prepare for that. It's kind of basic and overall, but we're gonna.
That was a cool answer. Thanks a lot.
They obviously, to elaborate a little bit, I can't remember when their last match was, but I feel like it's been a while since I've seen Na'Vi in play.
I believe it was Dota Pit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's been like 2 weeks, which I guess isn't that long, but still more than other opponents we've had in this competition. So.
Okay, so tomorrow is April Fool's. Do you have anything planned?
That's a really. Why would you? What kind of a question is that?
I don't know. Some people are
fans
fans of April Fool's. Some people are against April Fool's. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Which side are you on?
If I tell you what I have prepared, then it's not an April Fooling.
Okay, but I'm telling you which side you're on. Do you like it or do you not like it?
I like it. I think it's fun.
Okay, so what you just said to Slacks was an April Fool's joke. Are you going to tell him later?
Was that all a setup just to take a dig at me?
No. So
You animal.
Slacks is an April Fool's joke. I knew it.
Okay, great.
sorry.
Thanks for your time.
We are going to hopefully talk to you again on Tuesday because you're going to play 4 games in a row again on Tuesday evening for us.
Are we?
Yeah, you are. So
It's like a marathon, like when I play pool against Draskell and he loses.
Whoa, I won last time. Back off, bro.
That's
Come on.
that's actually true.
Just saying.
Okay, so we're gonna let you go because it has been a bit of a marathon for you guys, but hopefully until Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
So have a good weekend
bye-bye.
and don't fall for too many jokes tomorrow.
All right, good night.
Good
night. Thank you.
Bye bye. That of course was Synderen from Team No Diggity, and with them having played 4 games today, we can take a look at the standings. As we already mentioned, they are on top of the league. They have tied against Vegas Squadron, so it's a shared first place, if you will. But it is top nonetheless. So very well done for them. And as said, though, they are having the chance to get ahead on Tuesday, where we will see them against Na'Vi and against Empire.
That's going to be like the biggest deciding game for them, I think, is what they do against Na'Vi. Because if they do, they're not like 100% going to be in the top 3, but it's a very good chance that they would be there.
And Empire as well, because Empire's not doing too bad. They are 4 for 4 so far, but so...
next time I have to ask them what the hell's up with their name.
No Diggity.
No Diggity.
Doubt.
I know about the song, but why?
It's such a good song. Why would you
But
not?
why?
It's a good song. Yeah.
There's a lot of good songs.
That's
out there.
enough reason already.
All right.
Pycat, it has been really great having you here
Thank you. Thank you very much.
the entire week. We unfortunately will have to remove you for another handsome man. We have got fucking Matt coming up. I can't say his name like that.
Yeah, it's
Whoa,
fine.
bro.
Come
Come on.
Sebastian.
It's a Twitch. Come on, give me a
We
break.
have Sebastian coming on next week, so make sure to tune in then. But hopefully, as Ono already said, we hopefully see you back at some other point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You class the place up, man. You got the blazer, you got the hair, the looks.
The accents.
You bring something to this place that, we will
that
miss.
was another guy. The accent
sorry.
wasn't me.
No.
Okay. What was your favorite moment of this week?
My favorite moment.
Teching for the first time in Smash.
Yeah.
But they didn't see that on camera.
Yeah, that was not on camera.
It doesn't matter.
Josh was teaching me Smash. So it's going great.
Oh boy.
Wait, because he already beat you today, I heard.
Yeah, he beat me
Yeah.
in one of the games.
I
So-
beat him. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm improving.
You
Improving
hear
my
the
game.
sound in the background. This is the sound that they want us out of here.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're,
Too.
they're
Get outta
planning to
here.
play us
Yeah.
off
Get
here.
out of.
We
Good.
are gonna have some weekend, and we'll see you back again on Tuesday. We're gonna kick off at 1800 CEST with no Diggity versus Navi. So make sure you'll be there. Don't be late.